apparently we got a bit of a conundrum going on Sodor this week. Because this week, you guessed it, Diesel does it again. So let's head on down to the harbor for part 2 of a shake-up that's about to go down right about now. Yup! No, not that.
Duck and
Percy apparently are missing a brake van. And for some odd reason, I don't know why they're missing a brake van, but apparently they weren't equipped with one. That's one for Duck and one for Percy. And if that doesn't suck enough, think again.
enjoy their work at the harbor, pulling and pushing.
There's steam coming from the tracks.
Cars full of cargo to and from the quay. With one more.
That camera's shaking a bunch. And also, that's actually Thomas's tired face that Percy is wearing. I guess that makes up for Thomas wearing Percy's tired face in season 1.
The engines were exhausted. The harbor was busier than ever.
Don't we know it? And apparently Thomas is not pulling Annie and Clarabelle. And the coach's roofs have been raised. Very sus, if you ask me.
Sir Topham Hatt promised that another engine
would help. But why is he angry all of a sudden? He should be pleased with the engines that another engine has arrived.
Bound to help them. Huh, it's about time, said Percy. I ache so much I can hardly get my wheels to move, agreed Duck. They waited for the engine to arrive.
Yeah, in the Angelus version, they said awry instead of arrive. And apparently, they're supposed to have Diesel's sound effect right here, but they don't have it yet. And if you don't believe me, listen.
It came as a shock when he did. Good morning, squirmed Diesel in his oily voice. The two engines had not worked with Diesel for a long time.
And this is making Duck's eyes wonky.
What are you doing here? Gasped Duck. Your worthy Sir Topham Hatt sent me. I hope you are pleased to see me again. I am to shunt some dreadfully tiresome cars. Shunt where? Said Percy suspiciously. Where? Why, from here to there, purred Diesel. And then again from there to here. Easy, isn't it? With that, Diesel...
And now Percy's eyes have become a little wonky.
To make himself quite clear, bumped some cars hard. Oh! Screamed the cars. Brrr! Growled Diesel. Percy and Duck were horrified. They did not trust Diesel at all.
And their camera was extra wobbly.
Used to work and would not leave their shed. Sir Topham Hatt was enjoying his tea and iced bun when the telephone rang. So there's trouble in the harbor yard? I'll be there right away. Diesel was working loudly and alone. Cargo lay on the quay. Ships and passengers were delayed. Everyone was complaining about Sir Topham Hatt's railway.
This made Percy's eyes a little more wonky. And also...
Percy and Duck were sulking in their shed. What's all this? Demanded Sir Topham Hatt. We're...
Black sticky tack underneath you, Sir Topham Hatt. That's what this all is. And also there...
Strike, sir, said Percy nervously. Yes, added Duck. Beg pardon, sir, but we won't work with Diesel, sir. You said you sent him packing, sir. I have to give Diesel a second chance, replied Sir Topham Hatt. I'm trying to help you by bringing Diesel here. Now you must help me. He was the only engine available. Percy and Duck went sadly back to work. Next morning,
That's a couple of wimp bags right there, on a general note. And plus, we got some more goofs. Cylinders loose on Percy. Percy's roof has been raised. And Diesel's eyes are wonky. About time.
were no better. Diesel's driver had not put his brakes on properly, and Diesel started to move. He went bump straight into Percy. Wake up there, Percy, scowled Diesel.
Yeah, he's not scowling, he's smiling.
You have work to do. He didn't even say he was sorry to Percy.
He couldn't be. Okay, he couldn't be. He had no driver.
Diesel bumped the car so hard.
And he came from the end of the set. And he bumped the car so fiercely
that the loads went.
His wheels are still moving because he moved the trucks to the end of the set.
Everywhere. What will Sir Topham Hatt say? Gasped Percy.
He's not gasping, he's cross.
He won't like it, said Duck. So who's going to tell him, I wonder? Two goody-goody tattletales like you, I suppose? Percy and Duck did not want to be tattletales, so they said nothing.
Double wimp bags!
Diesel, thinking he could get away with his bad behavior, was ruder than ever. Next day, he was shunting freight cars full of china clay. He banged the cars hard into the buffers. The buffers weren't secure. The silly cars were sunk. Sir Topham Hatt heard the news. The cars were hoisted safely from the sea, but the clay was lost. Sir Topham Hatt spoke severely to Diesel.
Well, Duck and Percy are pretty happy, for once. I mean, that's not wrong, but just looking for any more goofs, actually.
The harbor...
Yanked away your eyebrows, Sir Topham Hatt. Or should I say Fat Controller. And apparently it looks like he was bloodshot and drunk going into this. Maybe he was drinking in his anxiety away, and he's still very cross with Diesel.
Master has told me everything. Things worked much better here before you arrived. I shall not be inviting you back. Now, Duck and Percy, I hope you won't mind having to handle the work by yourselves again. Oh, no, sir. Yes, please, sir, replied the engines. Whistling cheerfully, they puffed back to work, while Diesel sulked slowly away.
And there's steam underneath the tracks as Percy leaves. And now, bye-bye, Diesel! And that's the end of the story. If I missed anything, leave a comment down below. Do not forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. And please do not forget to subscribe and turn on all post notifications so you won't miss a single upload. This has been Eric Zubik signing off for now. Catch you guys at the next station. Aboard!